Let's be honest. At some point in your life, you've probably stood in front of a grill or a grocery store aisle and thought, wait, what's the difference between a hot dog and a sausage? Aren't they the same thing stuffed in a bun? Spoiler alert, they're not the same. They're like cousins who show up at the same family barbecue. Related, yes, but very different once you get to know them. And today, we're going to dig deep into this meaty mystery with a side of history, flavor, and just the right amount of sass. So by the end of this video, you'll find the answer to what's the difference between sausage and hot dog? Right here on History of Food. All right, let's clear things up right away. A hot dog is technically a type of sausage, but not all sausages are hot dogs. Think of it like this. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Same logic applies here. Hot dogs are usually made from finely ground meat, pork, beef, or chicken, mixed with spices, emulsified until it becomes smooth, and then stuffed into a casing. That's why they have that classic uniform texture and that familiar snap when you bite into a good one. Sausages, on the other hand, are way more diverse. They can be coarse, chunky, spicy, sweet, smoked, raw, or cooked. They're like the buffet of the meat world. Hot dogs are just one neat little section of that buffet, sitting quietly between bratwursts and Italian sausages, hoping not to be judged too harshly for being the fast food version of the family. Let's rewind a bit. Sausages have been around forever, like literally since ancient civilizations figured out how to not waste parts of the animal. We're talking over 3,000 years ago. The earliest records of sausages go all the way back to Mesopotamia around 3,100 BCE. The idea was genius. Grind up leftover meat, mix it with spices, and stuff it into animal intestines so it could be preserved and eaten later. Voila! The sausage was born. Even the ancient Greeks and Romans were sausage lovers. There's even a mention of sausages in Homer's Odyssey. Yep, Odysseus wasn't just worried about sirens and cyclopes. Apparently, sausages were worth writing about too. As centuries passed, sausages spread across Europe, and every region gave them their own twist. Germany gave us bratwurst. Italy gave us salami. Spain blessed us with chorizo, and Poland offered kielbasa. Basically, sausages are the meat world's international superstars. Now let's talk about hot dogs. Hot dogs trace their roots back to Germany as well, specifically the Frankfurter from Frankfurt and the Wiener from Vienna. That's why you sometimes hear hot dogs called Franks or Wieners. They were smaller, smoother sausages that eventually made their way to the United States with German immigrants in the 1800s. But here's where it gets interesting. Hot dogs didn't truly become the all-American icon until someone decided to put them in a bun. Legend has it that in the late 1800s, a German immigrant named Charles Feltman sold sausages in a roll at Coney Island. Later, Nathan Handwerker, yep, the guy behind Nathan's Famous, made the hot dog even more popular by selling them for just 5 cents. By the early 1900s, hot dogs were everywhere. Baseball games, street carts, fairs, and backyard barbecues. They went from immigrant street food to one of America's most beloved comfort foods. So, while sausages are the seasoned world travelers with centuries of culture behind them, hot dogs are the young, flashy American cousin who made it big in the fast lane. Here's where you can really tell the difference. Hot dogs are smooth, uniform, and mild in flavor. They're like the polite coworker who never raises their voice but always shows up with snacks at the office party. They usually have a blend of garlic, paprika, and salt, but nothing too overpowering. Sausages, on the other hand, are bold. Bite into an Italian sausage, and you're hit with fennel and garlic. Try a Polish kielbasa, and it's smoky and garlicky. Go for a Spanish chorizo, and suddenly your mouth is on fire in the best possible way. If hot dogs are like your go-to comfort shows, familiar, easy to enjoy, and always reliable, then sausages are more like premium dramas, richer in flavor, layered with character, and offering a taste that sticks with you. Now let's talk about the cooking styles. Hot dogs are versatile. Sure, you can boil them, grill them, fry them, or microwave them when you're too tired to function. But sausages? Sausages are where chefs get creative. They can be grilled, pan-fried, baked, smoked, simmered in beer, tossed in pasta, or even eaten raw if you're dealing with a cured sausage like salami. Sausages don't just sit in buns. They take over entire meals. Think jambalaya, cassoulet, bangers, and mash. Hot dogs just don't have that kind of resume. Hot dogs are practically married to the bun. You see a hot dog, you expect bread. It's the law of the barbecue. Without the bun, a hot dog feels incomplete, like Batman without Robin or tequila without lime. Sausages, though, play the field. They can be in a bun, sure, but they're just as happy swimming in pasta sauce, sitting on top of mashed potatoes, or hanging out on a charcuterie board with cheese and wine. They're versatile like that. Now, if you're worrying about health, neither hot dogs nor sausages are winning health food awards. Both are high in sodium and fat. But sausages, depending on the type, can sometimes pack more protein and fewer fillers compared to hot dogs. Hot dogs often get a bad rap for being mystery meat. That used to be true decades ago, but today most hot dogs you find in stores are made from regulated cuts of meat. Still, sausages usually feel a little more real since you can see chunks of meat and spices instead of one smooth, uniform tube. So, which is better, hot dog or sausage? Honestly, it depends on the occasion. If you're at a baseball game, nothing beats a hot dog with mustard and relish. If you're at a backyard barbecue with craft beer, give me a bratwurst or Italian sausage any day. The truth is, hot dogs and sausages don't really compete. They complement each other. Hot dogs are the accessible gateway food, the easy win. Sausages are the more adventurous choice, the gourmet step up. Together, they cover every mood and every taste bud. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.